Let's go review a spider.
Why does my impression sound like Black Batman?
Yo.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Spanish version of Peter Parker. Peter Parker. Is that how you say Parker in Spanish? What do you know, Jerry? You're white. This is one of the most anticipated movies of the year. Now, with 15 movie clips, 14 trailers, and 13 alternate final trailers, does it deliver on all the hype? Yeah, I guess so. The movie does have some great moments. What you expect to be great is great. The action and visual effects is top notch. I would fuck it. I saw this in IMAX 3D. IMAX! And it looked so real the whole time. It was like, how did they get some of those shots? It was really impressive. You could swear some people had died while they were making this movie. They probably did. They probably covered it up. Fucking America and their damn conspiracies. But yeah, honestly, it's probably the best Spider-Man action we've ever seen. Nah, Spider-Man 2 was better. Not The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2. To not get it confused. The acting is extremely top-notch. First off, Andrew Garfield as Pedro Parker. This dude is the shit. I would smell this guy's shit. I personally think he's more compelling to watch than Tobey Maguire. MJ. That's my Tobey Maguire impression. Mary Jane.
Fuck you, I like Tobey Maguire.
Shut up, Sally.
Yeah, I do too.
Shut up, Jerry. Garfield, he's super funny. Not the cat, Andrew Garfield. He's super funny, super sarcastic, really witty. But damn does he get emotional. He had me almost crying a couple times. Almost. I'm not a little bitch. Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, doing her Emma Stone thing that she does. All of her scenes are with Garfield the cat, and the chemistry between them is fantastic. It's no wonder why they're banging in real life. That'd be so hot if they released a porno of those two banging. I would watch that shit over and over again. With Sally and Jerry. Probably just Jerry. You ever watch porn with a girl? It's always like, they judge the porn too much. It's really annoying. Why do they sound like that? Why are they moving like that? You just want a buddy you can jerk off with. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. But the movie is flawed. Like, there's a lot going on. It's not like annoying compact like Spider-Man 3, which, oh god, that was annoying.
Shut up.
You shut up. Fuck you, Sally. But you got Electro wanting to kill Spider-Man. You got Harry Osborn wanting to save his own life. You got Peter wanting to learn the truth about his father. You got Peter and Aunt May's conflict. Peter and Gwen wondering whether or not they should be together. There's just so much going on in this film. I felt like sometimes it was so compact that the pacing and tone was just a little bit off. Like, a lot of this movie was filled with moments that were good, sometimes really good, but I felt it was always at the tipping point of being great. This movie had a real push and pull vibe about it. It would be like, oh, this is really good shit, then, now you're losing me. But I'm back in, but now I'm gone. But I'm back. But overall, I felt like, oh, we gotta hurry this shit up because we got a lot to cover. At the same time, these flaws, they kind of work because it's supposed to capture that age that Peter Parker is at where life is chaotic and stuff. So it sort of makes sense because at least everything's affecting him. At least he's getting all emotional about it. He cries a lot in this film. He's a good crier. Like when he cries, he is cool when he cries. He makes you want to cry so you could look just as badass as him. As a standalone film, is it good? Yes, it's good. But that's not the masterpiece people were hoping. So if you have high expectations, prepare for them to be a little bit undelivered. But the performances are, yes, they're great. Jamie Foxx as Electro, turning a black guy blue. Smart move. I didn't fully buy the cartoonish portrayal of Max. It was a little bit too over the top. It was like watching Roger Rabbit. But I liked him more when he became Electro. But then that's where another flaw of this film is, because the first 30 minutes they put so much focus on Max and Electro, and then he's kind of just gone for a lot of the film, and then they bring him back for the cool finale. And that was it. Kind of a letdown. It's because he's black. That's why they did that. KFC, Sally. But yeah, that epic fight scene would have been more felt if we gave more of a shit about Max. Dane DeHaan. I fucking loved him as Harry Osborn. He's super compelling, very troubled. That's my troubled expression. I point to my breasts. In comparison to James Franco, they're very different, but who do I prefer? James DeHaan. Nope, wrong name. Dane DeHaan. And the trailer reveals the twist in the film where he does become Green Goblin. Love the trailers. They really kept stuff to the imagination. But I gotta admit, his transition into becoming the Green Goblin was not that big of a payoff. It could have been a lot cooler. They could have saved it for the third movie. And I love a good score in a film, but the music in this was a little bit over the top. They have this like triumphant American music that just always distracted me and seemed cheesy, and it just didn't quite fit for the tone of this film. Look, I know it sounds like I'm bagging on the film a lot, but truthfully, I really enjoyed it quite a lot. It's a pretty good film. My only problem was I just just wasn't as moved by it as I wanted to be. It's the kind of movie that I think will grow on me over time. Like, I feel like what I'm currently focused on now, I won't be as focused on later, and I'll just be absorbed by everything I loved about it. So yes, let me clarify. I love the action, I love the performances, I love the visual effects, I love the romance. Sally, don't look at me like you're bored. There are times where it's moving, there is a lot of good, incredible shit in it. Yeah, sure, it's good. It's good. Just doesn't quite live up to what people want it to be. Let me get straight to the point here. All in all, I gotta say, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 got it right, for the most part. Alright guys, thanks for checking out my review for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Why don't you go ahead, scroll that comment box below, and tell us, would you watch a porno if it starred Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone? That is the question. And if you want to see more episodes straight to the point, and I want to give a heads up out there, we're doing a spoiler review of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Jerry and this girl named Lexi, and Lexi's new to the channel. She's Italian. I love Italians. Italians are the best. They make great pizza, breadsticks, chicken parmesan, pasta. And they validate at Olive Garden. And last but not least, if you want to get updated every time one of my reviews or videos is out, go ahead and click on this button on my dick to subscribe. That's right, the dick. Let me tell you something about this little Peter. Every time he shoots out one of his webs, he goes slinging around the room, just hanging on by his penis. It's an uncomfortable experience. Take two. Let me tell you something about this little Peter. Every time he shoots out one of his webs, he creates babies. Take three. Let me tell you something about this little Peter. The public loves him, but the police think he's a menace. Comment below and tell me which dick joke you thought was the best.